Welcome to For the Love of Brickle. How you doing? So glad to meet ya. Come and just stories just for a few. Hello, good day, and how do you do? Welcome to For the Love of Brickle, featuring Powder. Ruff! Oh boy. Welcome, my people. I'm your girl Brickle. You know, I always give you the ups and downs of things that occur in life. Though, so after Lily said, Milo, remember you left your phone in the kitchen? Milo was shocked that Lily notified him on that. He started pretend choking on a saltfish bone. Oh, okay. And then he got up and slipped the phone into his shirt top pocket while he continued eating the warm food he had in front of him. Lily's eyes were fully focused on him, watching Milo eat his food fork after fork while eating her food at a slower pace than he was. Milo tried his best to focus on his meal because he didn't want anything to go wrong with his evening with Lily. Suddenly, Lily's brother, appeared out of the blues and walked up and, pulled out his chair and about to sit down saying, "So how you two doing?" Milo smiled a little because his mouth was full and nodded and mumbled, "Mm-hmm." While Lily said, "Milo took over looking after dinner for me." And Tom said, "What, Milo? Yeah, food tastes good, man. Yeah, go on, good man." Meaning he's doing well as it relates to treating Lily good. So Lily starts to make more conversation and asks, "So how was yesterday for you, Milo?" And she said this looking Milo dead in the eye. Dum, dum, dum. So Milo finished chewing what was in his mouth before responding to Lily, while Tom listened attentively. So Milo said, it was okay. So Lily said, "So what you did besides helping your brother with some stuff that you told me about?" So Milo adjusted his collar and tapped his mouth clean. And because it sounds as if she was onto him, he said, I went out to chill. So Tom said, "You always talk like that." And Milo said, Yeah, I go by the name Stammer as well. So Tom nodded and looked at Lily a little strange, but tried to pretend he was not bothered by Milo's speech, which was obvious that he found it weird because Lily and Milo was looking right at him, and he's seeing his face expression. So, because Lily didn't want the conversation to be all crummy, she spoke about good things about Milo. "Hey, Tom, Milo did a great job with dinner, right?" So, Tom said, "Yes, sis is a chef." What? What you say, Milo? You work to become my sis, knight in shining armor. And everyone chuckled and kept the positive vibes going. But before I go any further, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell. Please remember to select all so that you can receive all notifications every time I upload a new video. Please remember to leave a comment in the comment section. Make sure it's humorous, vibesy, and all those good things. So now after dinner, Tom hailed, holla, say hey later to his sister Lily and knocked off his with, Milo and said, "Take care of my sis now." And Milo grinned off his face. And Lily giggled a little at what her bro said and made baby flirtatious eyes at Milo. And that made Milo's heart race. He could almost feel his heart pound in his head, and even out of his chest. Then, as soon as Tom locked the gate and was about 30 seconds away from the gates, Lily sat closer to Milo and lifted Milo's arms, wrapping his arms around her waist. Then she looked up in his face and said, Milo, you feel more comfortable now, baby? Milo smiled and started sweating nervously as if someone was chasing him, breathless. Then Lily sat in Milo's lap, sideways, wrapping her short arms around his neck back. And as soon as Lily got his total undivided attention, making Milo hot but a little at ease, she said, So who's Sydney? People, as soon as Milo heard her say the other hot fire's name, his eyes sank far, 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 far back in a hole, and it didn't make any sense. He lied at this point. And Milo said, remember when I said I was helping my brother the other day? And Lily smiled and said, yes. Then Milo took deep breaths and swallowed his spit, gulp, and said, well, I went on a date with Sydney, and then Milo eased his head back to the head of the sofa, looking down and out. So Lily said, see, it wasn't that hard, but I know you like me more, Milo. So just relax, okay, baby? So Milo started feeling, comfortable again and relieved and, lift up Lily excitedly as if she was a damsel in distress. And then positioned her in, lift up position with her legs wrapped around his waist and, started kissing her deeply and passionately. Like when the line in From This Moment says, I give my last breath from this moment on. And they kiss longer. Yo! Yes, Milo and Lily was kissing for almost 15 minutes straight without any conversation but kissing and the mushing of the lips and all the works, right? Yes, so before you know it, it's like they don't want to stop kissing, so it's the next song arises is like, in this California kingdom. And no, they only kiss people. Get your mind out of the gutter. And then Milo, sat, put her to sit in his lap before he sat down properly with her and said, honestly, it was eating me up. I am glad you're not upset with me. So Lily said, hell no, I would never be, knowing that is me you actually want. I feel great. Just curious how you're going to give Sydney her share of, the news, which will be like bad news to her. So Milo replied, oh boy. People, stay tuned for part 7 and see how Milo handles his situation once and for all. I'm your girl Brickle. I always give the ups and downs of things that occur in life. Though, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell. Please remember to select all so that you can receive all notifications every time I upload a new video. Please remember to leave a comment in the comment section. Make sure it's humorous, vibesy, and all those good things. Oh boy.
No, this is the inside. It must.
I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. Love you all. Peace. Mwah.